First and foremost, this is a guy who knows how to play defense.
Yeah.
You want to talk about how Luka is 7th in the league in steals. We also talk a lot about the rosters that are built around Luka and the usage rate on offense. The steals happen because he's attacked all game long by the other team. So yeah, he's
so it doesn't work then.
No,
he's so them attacking him doesn't work because
he's so bad at defense that the other team knows if we go at Luka, we're gonna get our buckets. Now, can he get a hand in once a game? That's one possession. There's a lot of possessions in a basketball game. You go look at James Harden's steal stats. We knew James Harden was a cone on defense as well. He was able to get his steals off. Why? Because they would attack him all game long. So when you're talking about the one statistic as an average, you have to look at why that happens. It's because he's put into the action more than any other player on the team.
Yes.
Along with that, you want to talk about these rosters and, oh my gosh, he doesn't have any help. You have to go out and get defensive players to support Luka because he doesn't play defense.
Because he's so great on offense.
What's the trade? What's the trade?
It's a good trade.
The trade is that those guys are not hitting the shots that you said he needed in the 2024 finals. So if Luka would show up more on defense, the rosters around him would be able to be more offensively inclined, and a more offensively inclined roster. If you're saying he's this great offensive and defensive player, maybe that's what it's going to take.
I think Luka would have brought it more on defense in that finals if Kyrie would have just made a shot every now and then. Are we going to say Kyrie wasn't bad in the finals?
Listen,
you're going to agree with that.
Now you're moving the narrative away from what the topic is, which is Luka as a defender. We're talking about Luka Doncic as a defender.
Luka
Doncic want to talk about.
Okay, Luka Doncic's defense was bad in the finals because Kyrie couldn't show up on offense. And because Kyrie didn't show up on offense, he had to bring even more effort on the offensive end, leading to his defense going slightly lower. And because they attacked him. But Luka on offense was averaging 35.4, something like that. That's one of the highest in finals history. Like, his defense is going to waver a little bit because of that. Because no one else on his team, Kyrie, who's an all-star, supposedly.
We make no excuses for great players on the defensive end, regardless of what they're asked to do on offense.
Because none of them are putting up 35.9. None of them are putting up 35.
We made no excuse for LeBron James losing to the Spurs. We made no excuse for LeBron James losing to the Mavericks, and he had to show up on both sides of the ball. If Luka's not capable of doing that,
LeBron didn't show up on both sides of the ball, though. That's the thing.
So you can't defend.
Luka showed up on one side of the ball more than any other NBA player has in finals history. LeBron, to bring up LeBron, he didn't show up on any other. He didn't show up on any end.
And what
defense and offense.
And let me tell you this. What that leads to is every other great player winning championships and winning MVPs on Luka's watch.